As we age, society often presents us with limited paths: remarriage, nursing homes, or hired caregivers. But what if there was another way? A way to maintain your independence, build meaningful connections, and live with dignity, all without giving up the freedom and comfort of your own home? Today, we'll explore a real-life story of someone who did exactly that. James, a 73-year-old retiree, faced the challenges of aging head-on and discovered an inspiring alternative that redefines what aging can look like. His journey is a powerful testament to resilience, creativity, and the importance of companionship. So if you've ever wondered how to embrace your golden years without compromising your values, stay with us. Let's dive into James' journey and discover a fresh perspective on aging. James's story. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, I want to share my personal story about embracing a new approach to aging. It's a path that balances independence, companionship, and emotional well-being without relying on remarriage, nursing homes, or live-in caregivers. My hope is that by sharing my journey, I can inspire others to think differently about their own plans for the future. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is James, and I'm 73 years old. Before retiring, I spent nearly 4 decades in Chicago, a bustling city that, while full of charm, became increasingly hectic as I grew older. My wife and I often dreamed of a quieter life surrounded by nature. And when the time came to retire, we made that dream a reality. We left the city behind and moved to my hometown, a peaceful, rural area with rolling hills, tall trees, and friendly neighbors. Downsizing to a modest, single-story house felt like the perfect way to simplify our lives and reduce stress. It was a fresh start, filled with promise and peace. For the first few years, everything was as we'd imagined. Our mornings began with birdsong instead of car horns, and we spent our afternoons tending a vegetable garden or strolling through the neighborhood. Financially, we were comfortable. The lower cost of living stretched my pension and Social Security much further than it ever could in Chicago. We were independent, happy, and living life on our terms. A life turned upside down. But life has a way of surprising us. 5 years ago, my wife passed away, and everything changed. Losing a spouse leaves a void that words can barely capture. A quiet, aching emptiness that reshapes your world. Daily routines that once brought joy became reminders of what I'd lost. The house that once felt cozy now seemed too big and far too quiet. Friends and family, though well-meaning, offered suggestions. Some encouraged me to remarry, while others suggested moving to a retirement community or hiring a caregiver. Yet none of these options resonated with me. Why not remarriage? Many people find love again after losing a spouse, and I respect that. However, after nearly 50 years of marriage to one extraordinary woman, I felt that chapter of my life was complete. Additionally, remarriage often brings financial and emotional complexities, which I wasn't prepared to navigate. Why not a nursing home? A nursing home initially seemed practical. Someone else could handle the chores and cooking. However, my sister-in-law Christine's experience changed my perspective. Despite moving into a highly rated facility, she quickly felt trapped and isolated due to overworked staff, bland meals, and a rigid schedule. Her vibrant spirit dimmed within months. Watching her struggle convinced me that a nursing home wasn't the right choice for me. Why not a caregiver? Hiring a private caregiver seemed like a viable solution, but it didn't feel right either. Good caregivers are expensive, and while they can assist with practical tasks, they don't necessarily offer the emotional connection I craved. I realized I wanted genuine companionship, not just assistance. A light bulb moment, mutual support for aging. One evening, as I sat alone at my kitchen table, I had an idea. What if two older people supported each other in a mutually beneficial way? They could maintain their independence while sharing companionship and practical help. That's when I thought of Patricia, my childhood neighbor. By coincidence, she had also retired in our hometown. Like me, she had lost her spouse, and her children lived far away. After reconnecting over some homemade soup she brought me, we started helping each other informally, sharing meals, running errands, and enjoying each other's company. Eventually, I proposed a mutual support arrangement. We would spend time together during the day, share responsibilities, and help each other, but return to our own homes at night. Patricia immediately understood and agreed. Building a new lifestyle. Our arrangement evolved naturally. We created a schedule for shared activities like grocery shopping and alternating dinner preparations. We discovered shared hobbies like gardening and fishing, which brought us joy and strengthened our bond. To stay active, we joined a senior fitness class. At first, we felt self-conscious, but the welcoming atmosphere soon put us at ease. The class became a highlight of our week, offering both physical benefits and a sense of community. Financial independence and transparency. We kept our finances separate, splitting shared costs fairly. This approach preserved our independence and ensured there were no misunderstandings about money. Family and community support. Our families embraced our arrangement. My son noticed how much happier and more energetic I'd become, and Patricia's children appreciated that she had practical and emotional support. We even celebrated holidays together, creating a sense of extended family. Facing the future with confidence. Some friends expressed skepticism, asking how we'd handle serious health issues. My answer is simple. No one can predict the future, but fear shouldn't overshadow the present. If challenges arise, we'll adapt with the help of family or professional care. James's story shows that aging doesn't have to mean giving up independence or connection. His innovative approach, combining mutual support with personal freedom, offers a new perspective on what aging can look like. What do you think of James's approach? Could it work for you or someone you know? Let us know in the comments below. Together we can redefine aging, proving that independence, connection, and joy can thrive at any stage of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire. See you in the next video.